Each week we bring you stories of athletes who inspire us.
The Kimball Jaguars have taken this section by storm. They come into the week undefeated at 6-0 with the offense averaging 53 points a game. Leading that Jag offensive prowess is a guy whose name we've said a lot on the show. Quarterback Nicholas Coronado is exceeding all of his goals on the field, and Coronado fans say it's the strength of his character that really brings his game to new heights. The Kimball Jaguars are on the hunt for their first Valley Oak League title. Aside from the shortened COVID season, Kimball has yet to have a winning season since the program began a decade ago. First-year head coach Lateef Grimm believes that's all going to change.
The sky's the limit, and as long as we can stay healthy, I think that that's going to really give us an opportunity to really be special.
I just came into school wanting to play football, get my education.
Quarterback Nicholas Coronado not only has a chance to change the culture here, Nicholas gets an opportunity to establish it.
He comes in, he's a competitor, and just with the hard work and his competitiveness is just like, it's super dope. It kind of has you in a situation where you're just sitting there and you're like, okay, I get it.
Kind of dialed in, locked in, and said, I'm going to try to lead this team and try to do something very big here.
Beginning of the season, he's like, hey coach, I want to go for 3,000 yards, and I just kind of laughed about it because I'm like, well, you're kind of shooting low, but trust me, man, you're going to have 3,000 yards and 40 plus touchdowns.
Of all the Coronado fans, 7-year-old Miles Black could be the biggest.
Coach, can you throw from that yard line, from 1 yard line to that 1 yard line?
I wish.
Maybe one day my mom texted me and said, I have a friend, her son wants to be a quarterback. So I said, let's do it. And about 3 months ago, we started working together, worked every Saturday. Hopefully I can lead Miles in the right direction to become a great quarterback.
Barely.
Him and Nick have a pretty special bond, kind of like he's his little brother. It's always nice to have someone like Nick train Miles and be there for Miles when sometimes I can't.
Miles' dad, Glenn, is in the middle of chemotherapy treatment after doctors found a cancerous mass on his thymus gland back in June.
Surgeon said it was too close to the heart, so they didn't want to operate on it. So then they referred me to the oncologist. The oncologist started chemo, and I have 4 rounds of chemo, 2 down, 1 tomorrow, and then 1 more to go. And I should be ready for surgery to take it out. So just crossing fingers to get it out, get it all over with.
This is the first year Miles is old enough to play youth football. Glenn would have been his coach.
Right now he's understanding a little better why I can't be at some games, I can't be at practice. And he's just, I guess, taking it like me day by day. Hopefully I get better soon, he says.
Nicholas says he is more than happy to step in anytime he's needed.
Him to look up to me and them just be open to letting me go hang out with him or throw a football around with him, means a lot. And, just trying to stand with them, fight. His fight's our fight, so that's what I stand by.
It's just awesome to see him progressing at quarterback, progressing in school, progressing in sports, and just taking that leadership and respect that he learns on the field, off the field with him as well.
I'm hoping that somebody gives him an opportunity because, like I said, him being able to play quarterback is one piece, but his leadership is really the thing that kind of just stands out, that makes him kind of over the top, that gives him an opportunity that I think that could be very successful at the next level.
Trying to watch my language today. I'm not really begging for offers. That's not really what I would do. I sit patiently, just let my game speak for itself. And just to have coaches look at me and just have eyes on me, it feels good, and just try to go out every night and just put on a show for everybody.
The numbers, they speak for themselves, but integrity, leadership, and heart are some things that can't be measured.
I'm ready to just go turn up with my team like we are right now.
But it's exactly what this team counts on. Averaging nearly 400 passing yards a game, you can see how Miles looks up to Nicholas and just the great bond that those two have.
Yeah, Nicholas, just a fine young man. I got a chance to meet him in the first game of the season, and he had big goals, and doing very well so
Yes,
far.
he is.
All right, and we will have a chance to see Nicholas and the Jaguars in action against Central Catholic a little bit later on in the show.